y'all for being here. Thanks and congratulations to McGregor. Where are you? He's somewhere, but for staying radiant and pulling off an amazing event in the face of some ugly pushback. Thank you also to Hot Yoga Newton for offering a portion of their class fees this week to Outright Youth. We really appreciate that. I'm Kim Bost. I'm a mom, I'm a lifelong ally, and I am the current executive director of Outright Youth of Catawba Valley. I've run for state legislature 3 times, as Ryan said, and I did that because I believe everyone, especially every young person, deserves a future where they're safe, seen, and celebrated, especially right here in our community. And even though I've not yet won, I feel like every single time I do it, I pave the way for someone else to eventually win. So I think we need to continue doing that. And thank you so much, Dusty, for doing that, for stepping up to do that. It's so important. And I hope y'all will come out and support him in doing that. Let's be honest. For many LGBTQ plus kids and adults, being out and proud in a place like this can feel scary. The political climate that we're living in is harsh. Trans kids are being targeted by legislation, queer books are disappearing from school shelves, and too many young people are getting the message from their governments that they don't belong. But let me tell you something straight from the heart. You do belong. You're loved. And there are so many more people who see you, support you, and want you here than you even realize. There are 3 things that I think make a real difference for kids, especially in communities like ours. The first thing is safe spaces, places to be authentically themselves and share community with others. And that's why spaces like Outright Youth exist. We serve 5 counties in the Catawba Valley, and every time a young person walks through our doors, they're reminded that they're not alone. They find community, they find affirmation, and they find peace. Safe spaces like ours aren't just a luxury, they are a lifeline. Secondly, they need to see role models like them. That's why, Jesse, what you're doing is so important, so important. Each week we have programming. Every Wednesday we have a youth group from 6 to 8 p.m. for ages 11 to 21. And then once a month on Thursdays we have our Thursday group that serves 18 to 24-year-olds. And very often we have guests from the community to come speak with the kids. Our kids need to see role models, queer and trans adults living openly, joyfully, and beautifully, here in their community and beyond. They need to know that there's a future waiting for them, not just to survive, but to thrive. Lastly, they need to see and know allies. Being an ally isn't just about clapping from the crowd at Pride, it's about showing up when it matters. It's about using your voice, your vote, your presence, even when it's uncomfortable. Sometimes that means speaking up at a school board meeting, or sometimes it means protecting a child from rejection at home, at church, or in their friend group. Sometimes it means donating to organizations like Outright Youth, so we can keep the lights on and the doors open. We are under attack and have lost quite a bit of funding because of the horrific things that have been passed recently by the current administration. I want every LGBTQ plus young person to know that even if the world feels dark sometimes, especially now, there are people, there are a lot of us that are fighting for you, who love you, who are creating a future where you're safe, supported, and celebrated, because you deserve that future. So today and every day, let's keep standing up for love, for justice, and for our kids. Let's build a world where no one has to wonder if they're wanted, because they'll know that they are. We have a lot of stuff going on at Outright Youth. We are in our brand new center, and we are there, as I said, every single Wednesday night for youth ages 11 through 21. I would love for you to come by our booth and get a pamphlet that talks about our programming. I know there's stuff going on here tomorrow, so I won't talk about that. We've got something, there's a drag brunch tomorrow that Cardboard Castle is giving some of the proceeds to Outright Youth. But we also got selected for, it's called, oh my God, what's it called? It's Q Fitness in Charlotte, Q Fitness and Wellness in Charlotte. We, Outright Youth and Twirl the World, are both the 2 recipients, we're the sponsored recipients of the 5K that's going to happen this October in Charlotte, and we have information at our booth about it. We would love for as many people in the community to get involved as they can. You can run, you can walk, you could get together a posse and dress up and cheer us along the route whenever it happens in October. So we'd love to have a lot of people involved in that. One other thing, sorry, okay. This is Louis on board watching my dog. One other thing that I wanted to mention is the app 5 Calls. If you don't have that on your phone, 5 Calls is a wonderful app that helps you contact your legislators. And it gives you stuff you can do every single day. Contact your legislators, it gives you scripts, it gives you the numbers, and you need to call them every day. Because where we live here in this part of the world, it's hard for us to win right now. It won't always be. Like Greg, I forgot you, Greg. Greg has run for the House a number of times too. Thank you, Greg. I mean, every time we do this, whether we win or not, it's super important, and we need to get the word out. Everyone needs to call their representatives, everyone needs to vote, and 5 Calls helps that. And you also need to vote for Anita Earls this year, too. It's super important, Ryan Scherf. All right, thank you all so much for being here, and again, happy Pride.